Beautiful souls, when those around you become fearful and intimidated by the raising of your vibration, this contrast often highlights what others aren't doing, what they would like to do, but they're not doing. So as you rise, remember to stay in your own truth, in the heart of your own truth, with your own strength and courage. Never be disheartened. Always feel for where their words are coming from. Are they coming from a good place, or are they there to bring you down? It is part 2 of Ascension, answering your question about shifting from a 3-dimensional reality to a 5th-dimensional reality. In today's transmissions, beautiful souls, Maitreya also delves into and touches upon the 6th dimension and uprooting the long-held beliefs, those seeds that were planted a long time ago that created a particular reality that keeps you in survival, not truly walking the path of your own light in your own growth and expansion. Let's get to it, beautiful souls, and I'll see you in just a few seconds. In order to ascend, one must begin recognizing. One must begin using radical honesty to be able to say, yeah, I've been doing that. And to be able to be honest enough with oneself to continue catching oneself in these negative loops. And when you catch yourself in these loops, you bring the power back to you, and you remove yourself by walking away from entertaining anything that feels separate from the very core of your being. You will recognize these thoughts, these mental activities, and particular energies that might come in to plant seeds. There would have been seeds in your system that have been here for a very long time, and they've been allowed to grow. If you can start uprooting these particular seeds, then you start freeing the body to allow for higher frequencies to move in and through you. And each time the mind pays attention to long stories about how you can't, today's not the day, we'll do it tomorrow, next week. Anything that is preventing you from doing, which is the 6th dimension. Anyone that just lives in a state of doing, free from thoughts, are living in the 6th. But as the question was to transition to the 5th, we want to start you off ever so gently with today's message. The more honest you can be with what's going on in the mind, then the more chance you will have at bringing your power, your energy, the divinity of who you are back into your body. So each time a thought calls that is impure, you let yourself know. We focus on purity. And each time a thought gets louder in impurity and speaks of you, of others, and anything else in lower light, you let that thought know that you are present, you are conscious, and that you choose higher, so you think higher. You shift your thoughts, you shift your energy and attention immediately. You refrain from entertaining, from indulging in comforts. Many humans indulge in the comfort of negativity, and one is gossip. One is speaking poorly about others. One is enjoying writing, communicating in a manner that is of untruths. So let's start there, dear one. Remember, the transition contains an entire process that requires you tuning into the purity of your heart. And sometimes people become fearful because the more pure one becomes, you don't recognize yourself, but just see it this way. Imagine now that a child has been plagued in darkness for 30 years of their life. All they know is darkness. Now imagine someone comes in with just a flicker of flame, the smallest of candle lights, and brings it to that child. And in that flicker of flame, child is able to see the light that emanates and reflects on to them, which means that they start seeing different parts of their body, of themselves. In that very moment, dear ones, that would be, as you could imagine, very frightening, because they did not know those parts of them existed as they lived in the dark. They just thought it was just them, their thoughts. They didn't realize that there was so much more to them. They didn't realize that there was so much magnificence. They didn't realize what they had until that flicker of flame showed them and allowed them, gave them permission to open their eyes to see. Start there, dear ones, and we thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Thank you.